Morning, Hassan.
Good morning, sir.
How was your night?
It was fine, Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. How was the dream?
Uh, okay, they did rain for you. I left Kaduna yesterday. So I'm here in Abuja today.
Okay, yes. Not even in Kaduna, sir. In Kano.
Okay, you are in Kano.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even- Okay, you reside in Kano.
Yes, I reside in Kano.
Mashallah.
Very good. Then just wait for the others around 10, 11, 10. Start.
Okay, it's all right, sir.
Okay. Good morning once more. Confirm from Audible, please. Okay, thank you, Abdalim. Welcome back again.
Yes, you are.
Okay, Dan Clara and Halim. Welcome back again. Yeah, let's see, one of our regulars. So today, first of all, I want to people to also to thank every one of us here from the beginning to the end, because welcome back from our thank you for everyone for joining us that are consistent from the beginning to the end, even though I had some missed last class. But I know Abdul Halim and Clara, you haven't missed anyone, even one of our classes, you haven't missed out. But the issue is that, yes, I'm seeing Abdul Halim, yes, I think he used to post assignment. Like Clara, I've not seen any one of your assignments. But still, no problem. We're still showing up to matters. So welcome everyone back again to another week of Apexium. Apexium AI web development, building faster, better, and everything with AI. Where we use AI to revolutionize our web development and make us better developers. So this today, what we are going to do actually is mostly a live build. What we are going to build is AI for the fully assistant from API integration architecture, the best practice on hands-on activity to showcase certificate outcome. This is going to be our last thing where we are going to see what is next for you guys, what you should do, where you should see yourself, and what you should do to gain at least the participation certificate, which is free actually, compared to the professional certificate. So first of all, the first week we actually go into AI fundamental and prompting engineering, which is the first thing we all did. That is when people are plenty because of it was an easy week. Everything it was easy. It wasn't anything about coding. It was just how we have to prompt our AI and how we are going to and how AI is built generative AI and normal AI, everything like that. So comics is assisted front end development on the developer side, which is where we build. I think I built using V0. I think I built yes a portfolio using V0 from scratch using just prompting and yeah, which I recommend every one of us to go and use. Last week, which was more a little bit hard than I expected for everybody, for me too, because of I faced some little complication because I wanted to use Postman and the Postman is not working, so I have to use Bruno after research and some stuff backend API database authentication, which is where I use the back end using the backend of API to test our backend and to secure our just authentication particularly. That is what I feel last week. So what I'm going to do today, understand AI API integration, see how apps connect to AI models. So that is just going to be a brief what. Learn how AirPod app work, understand the full request response loop. I think we have skipped this one last week, but still we're going to go with it. Build an AI-powered web application, shape a working AI developers from the beginning, complete the Casper project. This is going to be our project. I'm just skimming for minutes for a second, just give me a minute, I have a call. Okay, be back again. Sorry for that. It was my aunt. So, and completion of the Caspon project. This is not actually like the Caspon project. This is like, how would I say, a low version of the Caspon project. Because I don't want at least us that have not, let me say, yes, the one that have not, they don't want to pay for the certificate of the professionalism. So maybe you can just have something. So like at least you go together from building your work and actually go along with something at least. So that exam, even though you have not done anything, I will not say paid, I will pay the professional. You have to at least have something to show. as part of the program. So last one is learn integration, best practice, build securely, reliable, and responsibly. So the shift from traditional technology in applications to intelligent applications. Sorry, today is a very, very lazy week. Still sleepy. So first one, AI transforms static web application into the one understand, respond, and assist. AI chatbot assistant. Conversational AI supports on demand, just like ChatGPT, which is the best one to go. Resume reviewer, instant tailored feedback, the content generators, draft copy and ship idea in seconds. Producer assistant, a guide to your work. Customer support services, 207 first line assistant. That is what our assistant is. Okay. The first traditional app, static page and fresh content. This one, dynamic and personalization. Personalized. This is actually something you have to be very, very intrigued on, because this is what differentiates the older version of the older model and the current model of AI. Because you see now, if you are going to, let me see, take your friend's phone and let's say chat with GPT, the way it's going to respond to you and the way the answers are going to come to that friend of yours is going to be from different from yours, because of the way you, what I say. So even though yes, it's somehow, let's just go with security risks in some parts, but of AI is going to, your AI knows you more than you know yourself, in short, because the way it's going to communicate to you. If like let's say, let me just use profession in terms. If I'm going to talk with my AI, I'm going to like maybe talk with how will I say terms like React.js, Next.js, all of those languages, terms like building, SDLC, all of those things that deal with my profession, like software engineering, stuff like that. So something is going to be different from how a medical student is going to talk to it, how a mathematician student is going to talk to it, how a physician student is going to talk to it. Because that's how it's going to respond to you. It's not just going to respond to you as a generative layer. No, it's going to just respond to you as a professional friend. That's how this is very, very important. First one, from I read rules to these rules are very, very really that they have something that are just going to be, you can't actually get out of them. But now understand natural language. Before, traditional apps were coming to, like, you want to build something, you want to build a particular, how I say, portfolio or something like that, you want to build it. It's going to give you a static form. This is what you are going to feel, and this is how it's going to show. There's no something like you want to tweak this, you want to change this, you want to change that. So that's why this new version actually understand natural language, adapt to context and user intent. Exactly. How users want to respond to it, that's how it's going to respond to you. So I don't want to make today class more of practical. I want to make today more practical. So that's why I'm just going to be very, very fast in something. So popular AI APIs. The first one, and again, thank you. Before going forward, if you have any question, raise up your hand, please. Is that a question? I saw somebody. Is that a question? Okay. Okay, it's Abu Jabbar. I have not started Mark. Okay, so moving forward, these are the API that are going to use today. The first one is three leading AI API powered most intelligent web development today. Open API. This is currently the use of, how will I say, this one is for ChatGPT, that's OpenAI ChatGPT model for chat, text, and responding. Google Gemini API, multimodal API for text, image, and code. Just look at this image and code. Okay. Reasoning. Let's be taking this one has reasoning and text. This one have image and code. Automated API something strong reasoning and long context. Yeah, I think this one is for, how do I say, this one is for cloud or something like that. So the first one is best for general purpose chat and content. This one is for everything. If you like general purpose, main important is chat and content. The second one is for multi-model and Google ecosystem app. All right, so let me just go with ChatGPT or Gemini or Google has a lot of APIs, a lot of AIs. Gemini AI is one that is called OpenAI. There's Flax for building content. There are a lot of AI that Google has, a lot of them. So all of those one that are actually in term of Google, most of them go with image, and some of them has a little bit of code. But I don't actually trust my Gemini to use actually code. I actually go with, how do I say, mm, GitHub Copilot or something like that. Even though Copilot is Microsoft, let's go there. So image is where actually Gemini thrive. This what this the large model nano by nano. That's where they thrive. Even OpenAI isn't going to compare this one to when it comes to imaging. All of those AI videos you see, so most of them are being built by nano, which is actually a model for Google. So the last one is actually cloud. This is the powerful one. This is the boss. This is the organ on top. Even though yes, I want to say this one. Let me just come back again. Okay, complex safety concern or conscious app. If you're going to be something that comes to be complex and conscious, our app today is not going to be that complex and constant because actually we are just going to use it for how I say maybe I'm just going to use it for today for me because I think I've not even built something similar to this actually. But sure, it's good. I'm just going to use it for today, maybe or today or tomorrow. So and then I can if I like, I can change it. I can change it because that's what I want to advise people to do. If you build something with a class or something, at the end of class, you have to sit down and build it yourself. Not like build it. Yes, build exactly what the class did, but like change stuff, change the color and change the palette, just like how we discussed in the second class, second session. The color palette, change the color palette that fits your understanding or something like that, because it's going to be AI assistant. Maybe even though there's going to be chopping a lot of credit actually, which is something else. Yeah, yeah. I have to. Okay, which is something else out of credit, which is something like token. So maybe at the end of maybe I can. There are some. How do I say? There are some routes or API that you can actually use to actually because of like the credit consumption. But this is not going to be on this class. Actually, I'm going to maybe drop it later on today. So the first one, let's say you have an idea. Even though this method have been somehow criticize on. Let's say you have an idea. The first thing you're going to go to is your ChatGPT because it has reasoning, text and reasoning. They're going to discuss it like a friend, like a professional friend. You can maybe start with prompt like um as a as a software engineering expert or as a AI prompting expert or something like that, or as a expert if you like, because me I just go with mine is actually a software engineering expert, so I'm just going to go direct. Hey bro, I have an idea about this. Just give it like that. So it's going to come and just going to like, how about something. Just give you like you're going to start discussing with the idea. That's where you're going to be refining idea, refining idea. It is your idea, but it's refined by AI, but not just AI, it is refined by thousands of data stored in the database. So it's going to be, I don't say don't discuss it to your fellow human. No. Human beings, yes, human beings, we build the AI. So even no matter how we are smarter than the AI, there's something that only humans they are going to think because AI is sometimes hallucinate and go off topic. But the human input is very, very important. After you find the idea, maybe you can go and discuss it with your friend again. After that friend talk to you again, come back to AI, refine and make sure that idea like is sound proof. After that, there's something I should make sure at the end to put after your idea fits to someone done. Okay, are there any similar thing in my idea? Size the web, then it's going to start the entire internet to see if there's something similar to your idea. If there is, then maybe can change it or refine to be different from the others. If there's not, then say yes, yeah, the other and have this idea, congratulations, something like that. But most of the time, I like to see most of the ideas you are thinking that have been thought of by somebody or is inside one research book or inside one Google, one Google, what is this? One Google form or something like that. So that thing is going to show, okay, this one has that, but what differentiates you and that idea? After that, they are going to come and refine it again because of your fellow competitors. Because if you have to push your idea, you have to push it to the market. So what is going to differentiate your idea and that other idea? Something like that. Gemini AI is actually mostly for, let's say, because of the image and everything. So mostly for the, how do I call it? Mostly for the for the front end. Let us go mostly for the front end. That's where you're going to use Gemini. Automatic. This one is mostly for, isn't it? So the full picture, the AI integration architecture, every AI feature follows the same routes. User, type of question or request. Front end counter input sent to the back end. Back end add context calls the API AI API. One API call, which is actually the interface between API the model, the AI model, and your product, or per se your software. Process the prompts and generate text. AI response back and receive a format, then reply, display the response on the front end. So this is how, let's say, we also call it handshake, like a handshake. The user types something. The front end, that is where the user is going to capture the user accuracy. Hi, I want something like that. Just like I'm discussed AI. Well, yeah. The user is going to type something, then the front end is going to capture those things, type into an input and send to the back end. Say, okay, bro, I have this one, send to the back end. The back end is where actually complex the thing actually started working. The front end just actually for sure. The backend is going to take those contexts and add context and add maybe the token and everything, those respond, all of those signatures just to make sure, okay, this one is going to go directly to the API without any something. Because the AI API has to contain something to make sure that, okay, this thing is from you. This thing is from this particular user that has this particular API key. So it's going to take that API key, within that API key and everything, to unlock the door to maybe OpenAI or Gemini AI or something like that. Then the Gemini is going to say, okay, receive that response, and the format discusses this, say, okay. Then it will send back. This is what you call back and send request. Was exactly it's send request, and then the AI model will send back the response to the backend. Then the backend will pass it to the front end, then it will spread the response message. So here, the front end never talks to the AI directly. No. The backend keep the API secret and adds context validation for error handling. Exactly. The front end, while building something, make sure nothing comes in front, because front end is very, very easy to access. If I think it's Control V or it's Control U. Okay, yes, look at it. Yeah. Am I, is this page visible? If you view source code directly to the point, nothing like that. Control U, right? Okay. Share this tab instead. Let me just share this tab instead. Comment. Can you see this one? This page directly. If I just put, let me who talk to chat. Good morning, so all it's Salim M Sani Scientist. Okay, man Scientist, welcome. Okay, so if I just press Control U, that's the entire front end source code is going to show. So if you actually have something hidden here, like this source code, like something you will see your API key here, hackers can actually easily take it and just go without even suffering. It just gives them like a direct hand key for them. So that's why. Okay, sorry, I stopped sharing by mistake. Let me share again. Sunny Scientists. We are the first one to submit our assignment today, but I saw Khadija Muhammad assist to submit. So again, why have nobody submitted the assignment? Even though I actually did not tell everybody to actually create a full AI, a full front and back end, but that is a good, well done for both of you. My main focus actually is for you to actually, I say, to build the back end only without any front, because I know the front and back end is going to be complicated integration and everything. But even though if you're using AI, it's going to be very, very simple. But sure, still good. So prompt engineering for production. Production prompts are structured, not improvised. System prompts set the AI role and boundaries. Okay. Let's see on system example of my system. You are a friendly product assistant. Answer only using provided data. User, what project has Alila on? Return to the short sentence, friendly tone, no markdown. So everything with AI, because let's say now people are actually, let's just use like I am robot to all of those science fi film you actually to see like AI is going to take over the world, something like that. So that's why, even though I won't say I was scared of AI, so but it's very, very powerful. AI actually follows certain rules. It doesn't go off topic. Everything you actually build something, AI has a particular rules to follow. To follow. If you give it a particular rule, no matter what is going to follow that rule, it doesn't have to go topic. If AI misbehave, is the problem of the user. It's the problem of the developer or something. That's where it misbehave. The problem of the developer. Two, system prompts sets AI's rule and boundaries exactly. AI has the rules about the user prompt, the actual question or response, context, background info the AI needs. If you this context is what the AI, what you have, let's say, you say what project is others work on, something like that, has other work on. So this one is going to be particular information. Other is actually the name of the AI, let's see, and something like that. So the user is going to give the context. The context, if how maybe you are using the same database for it. Let's see a question up. Okay, so no question. Kindergarten journals. The same database, like Ada has been working in a company and Ada is part of your employee. So yeah, Ada is to use that company AI to do some work. So as the admin, even though this role is going to be particular, only let's say to admin, only the admin can ask this kind of question. Before it answer this question, it has to make sure to check, okay, this is the admin role. You can't just go and begin telling other what section of admin has been working, then the AI is going to respond to you. No, no, no. So something like that. So that's some of the rules. Spawn formatting is mostly of JSON and everything. Prompt organization, referring wording for better results. But sure, let's just go to the live section. So before going to the live session, any question? Even though there are going to be there's going to be a lot of time for question and answers, maybe the last 30 minutes of this class, just going to be question and answers. Just question. We need to have question, just question answers. So moving on. Let me see. Yes, I have to look for I think okay. So let me see this account. So first, I think we're going to use anti-gravity. Anti-gravity. Oh, I want to see if I will use my okay, this is good. That's oof. She scared me with the anti-gravity is not going to let us finish everything. But sure, let me just let me see. I'm not going to make any mistake today. First, to share my screen, my entire screen. Share window. Okay, I can share even a window. So this my anti-gravity. Yeah, so my anti-gravity is showing. So this is my anti-gravity. Yeah, this is the AI side, not the IDE. So what you are going to do today? Let me see. Hmm. to be copying things and pasting them. So um, good. Let's copy something like this. This is a scenario. The first one is scenario. You are an expert for something. Ever you see, I'll just give this one as this thing to the anti-gravity. Like a particular role. Yeah, software engineer and AI engineer. Your client is a software developer named Alex Johnson. Just turn it to Sadiq. Dick Johnson, who wants to build a modern for website with an integrated AI assistant. Visitors should be able to ask questions about Alex's skills, uh project experience, and contact information, and the AI assistant should answer professionally. Build a complete product ready AI-powered web application, technical stuff, fund development, Next.js, app router, React, something like that. So, and even evidence. So let's give it like that to the integrity. While working anti-gravity, I'm still going to use two things actually here because I want to test this thing on V0. I've not tested actually before. I want to test on V0. I'm sure even though this it's hardly maybe if this is going to work because V0 has limited things. So I'm just going to copy everything and paste on V0 and see maybe at the end of this class if it's going to work. If it's going to work, I think there's one person who was it? It was Abdel. I can't remember it was. He talked to me about something like AI Studio. Is the person here? Let me see. He talked to me about he was using antigrav V0 and the rage limit reach. So he used different AI model. What yeah, what system? And one some architecture, layout, and something hero. Wow, antigravity. No, nothing. Direct to the point. I wanted actually to use it like short information, but no, God just take everything to here. Not even letting me do anything. But sure, this is the while doing anything, and the gravity is going to show you an implementation plan. So that's why I think I said I'm going to send. Yes, exactly. Yes, studio and also has limit, but far longer than it can. Yes, studio. So we are going to try and use this one today. Yes, studio. I think he talked to me about. So I'm just going to copy everything and paste to studio and see which one is going to go faster. I'm just going to use two of them, V0 and Air0, AI Studio. So let me go with the first one, V0, and copy everything and paste it here. And see my entire cloud. I think I said I'm going to send this thing to you guys. There, how to actually download it using download it using download anti-gravity. So inshallah I'll try as much as possible by the end of today to do that. To do that. So I've sent it to V0, even though you cannot see my screen currently. But I've seen this one here. And then there's the AI Studio, AI Studio. I think AI Studio is, I know for sure, all of them have limits because it is free. They're not going to give you everything for free now. All of them have limits. But sure, let's try and see. Yours is directly Gemini, so I don't want to use my Gemini actually. So I want to use the API for Gemini. But let's see what it's going to do for us. Use different account. Yeah, I'm using different accounts. So okay, that's my laptop is even hooking because of the amount of this one I'm using. I'm going to use different accounts. Let's leave it at that. I have two different accounts. Yeah. Okay, let's paste it and see. So please, any question, any question? But this class is actually just practical class, and because it is practical, meaning we are just going to let the AI do the work and talk to each other. So any question? Oh, no question. Even from scientists, let's go through this architecture before pasting it. So the this is the implementation plan. I think maybe this integrated have some sort of how let's say things before actually building anything. See, here's the implementation plan for solution power. Okay, key everything important. Before approving, please confirm. Do you have ready? If you prefer AI instead, let me know our assessment. Okay, it was okay. So this is the implementation plan. While doing everything is going to have an implementation plan, which is going to be like the steps to follow. Just like I was saying, the first one I said, while giving AI, it has to go to role and rules. Which is just going to do the first one, which is going to be a short outcome. A product ready Next.js 15 Next.js 15 is a model for the relay with an integrated AI assistant that can answer visitor question about study skills, project experience, and stuff like that. That means it's just going to be only particular to you. So this is just going to be another hit. So particular people, even though I'm going to add this into my portfolio, this is very intriguing. Even though I actually go to intriguing. So instead of let's say you come to particular side, they're going to ask before they can go to maybe check through in now people are very, very lazy because of AI has taken everything. Everything just let's say ask AI. So just going to be like a chat box at the side type what has Sadiq done so far? Is he capable of building something like that? Something like that. So they're just going to be a particular answer is going to be given to a particular user based on your information. The framework I want to use is this to Next.js, TypeScript, Tailwind CSS, Gemini. This is going to be the one that maybe I'm going to use because yes, I think I'm going to use here. I'm this already. Architecture, going to have the API, the everything, page section, hero about, yeah, system from the mainland model will receive a detailed, the Gemini model will receive a detailed system prompt containing all Sadiq portfolio data, skills, projects, experience, contact to respond only about Sadiq, exactly, only about Sadiq portfolio and direct off-topic question gracefully. Thank you. That's what I want. API routes, API start chat, accept message, chat message via post, stream response using readable stream plus SEE. Rate limit awareness return 429 on abuse, validate input length. Exactly. Front end chat, we did floating. This one, floating about bottom right, which is mostly here. Side up, chat panel, made history, the this one proposal change, new project where get up in there. So I think we can go. We can go with this one. We can go with it. We can go with it. We can go with it. Let us go with the proceed. I'm go with this one. My chop my credits. Proceed. So let this thing build. While doing that, I think yes, let's go. Let us keep seeing how it is building and what's up like that. So now I'm going to start asking questions. But I don't want to be seeing people keep going quiet in my class. So any issue, Because I saw last class was very, very hard. Any issue? Last assignments. Anybody has any question? Any question? Please. Let me see. Any question? No question. Okay, let me ask my question. Okay. Scientist Salim, can you hear me? Okay, scientist, I think you also be an open. Scientist, can you hear me? Okay, yes, you have muted. I'm muted. Can you hear me? Speak, can I speak? Salim. Yes, Salim, talk. Can you hear me, sir? No, I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. You have, I think you have, yes, your mic is unmuted, showing dot. I cannot hear you. Can anyone hear him? So I think no one can hear you. So I think Salim, try to exit the meeting and enter again. Maybe it's from your network. So next one is Dan Clara. Dan Clara, are you there? I know you are here because before your mic was working.
Yes, I'm here.
Very good, very good. So how is everything? How far?
Fine.
You like to skip my question. What do you answer to the so my question is, have you tried last week assignment or any assignment self? I think I've not seen done anything. Yes, allow this
It's
time.
just last week when I'm yet to submit, but the first week and the second week when I did it.
Yeah. I remember. I saw your name. So even though yes, those who have not submitted, I'm going to. There's going to be a particular form where you're going to submit your assignment to be visible for participation certificate. So
Yeah.
what happened? Why couldn't you do the last assignment?
Um,
Answer honestly. Answer honestly. Is it too hard?
it's just because of time. I've not been able to settle down to do it. That's why. But I will. Maybe before Tuesday, I'll submit it.
Okay, that's
Like,
good because we are going to have a pre-grad session on Tuesday, which I want to just make it like everybody compulsory, more join on Tuesday because we are going to have a graduation, just like I said, I think it's going to be on Friday, 8 or 7, but it's going to be clarified in the group. So on Tuesday, it's going to be a pre-grad where everybody's going to go and we're going to have questions and everything on Tuesday by 9 p.m. I'm going to drop the question, the thing in the group today, just telling you guys that I'm on the call with me. So if you face any challenge, try as much as possible to talk to me. So the next one, what I think, Maria Muhammad, are you there? Maria Muhammad, are you there? It's Tuesday. What's Yes, this coming Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. And so I'm just going to I will drop message there again for clarification because I want everyone to know pretty glad for everybody because You tried. I'm not going to lie. You try. You go with me from the beginning to the end. It's very, very good. You go with me from beginning to the end, most of us. Maria Muhammad, are you there? If you are there, try to thumbs up or anything. Yeah, I think Maria is not with us somehow. So Abdul Halim, are you with us? Okay, Abdul Halim. So Abdul Halim, what's up? Can you meet your mic? I want to hear everybody's voice.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Abdul Halim. How is everything?
Alhamdulillah.
So I think this mic is just a problem. So I can't even make it work. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, sorry, Salim scientist, but you can upload on your phone. Okay, Abdul Halim,
Yes,
have you
sir.
tried attempting the last week tax?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm almost done, so I'll be submitting very soon.
So do you face any challenges?
No, I just started this morning. That's the problem.
Okay. It should like this day we should like be in your cheat code. You can ask me anything. So this Tuesday or next, I'm going to camp on Wednesday. Me too, I'm going to camp. Don't worry. Is this Tuesday? Is
Okay.
this Tuesday? Me too, I'm going to camp. I'm going to camp. Me too. I'm going to camp. I'm not going to sit to camp. I'm going to camp. Not what to. That's why I will hardly be in our graduation, but sure. Okay, we are going to see. Don't worry, I'm going to be sending my thumbs up from NYC camp. So, Abdulalim, if you finish any question, please try and drop on the group. So now, Maria, are you with us? Yeah, I think Maria dropped up, right? Okay, Zahardin Adam, I think I've been here. Zahardin, are you with us? Zahardin, are you with us? I'm sorry, it's even Salim that said that's one. Sorry, Maria. It's something else. It's taking too long. So let's let him check what is truly done. Audio, Gemini, edited layouts. Okay. So I think Zahardin doesn't want to answer me. Joel Habila, I think he just joined. Or she just joined. So please confirm, are you male or female? I don't want to be.
Male, sir.
Okay, thank you. I don't actually know how to call you. That's been stuck in my head. Joel Habila. Is your name, is the first name Joel or is Joel Abi?
It's Joel. My son name is
Okay,
Habila.
okay, Joel. Thank you for that
Yes.
clarification. I'm very sorry because actually I'd be referring to you as a male.
No, it's
I think it
male.
was last class that when you submit your assignment, I just actually notify, okay, yes, this one a man, and a guy. Be.
Mm.
Okay, so any question about the last week tax?
No,
I
no,
think
no.
yeah, yet to
I've not submitted mine yet. My system has been bad. I'm even joining from the phone now. So, but once I fixed it out, apparently I just hope it's not late. But yeah.
he lost up to okay, no problem. It's up to is no late too. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Mr. Joel. So again, let me see. We are still doing this one up to now. This thing's still installing. I'm actually using three API here. The V0. Okay, I think this one is done. How is this one done? I don't think this one is done. The V0, I think it's just done is done. But sure. That's the hands. Maybe you just finish the front end part, the V0. So let me share my screen. This one is still working on it. It is already inside. Please accept. Who told you to do that? Okay. I'm trying to share my screen. Not just the window. Stop something. I'm using only AI now. Now vicinity to try and see. You see, I'm using this. What's V0 come up with? I even give it a name, but it's using Alex Chen. I don't know. Mr. Alex Chen. This is the thing. But I'm sure it is yet to finish, but still working on it. This one here. It's supposed to be Alec Johnson. It's going to Alex Chen. Showing still like hidden version on the screen. Okay, that is good. This is what I want to see, and this is what AI Studio is saying. AI Studio is trying to fix my. Okay, AI. Wow. Alex is a senior panel. Wow, this is actually AI Studio is done, no guys. This is powerful. I think who sent me this one? I think it's also reward. Or maybe a clap or something. Let me see. It was Abdul, right? Abdul, are you the one that sent me about the air studio? Lalim? Request
Yes, I'm the one.
again. Thank you. This is already done. Wow. And you're right, it doesn't actually use too much thing because it's directly on the point. So the app is now running already to customize your own front end. So let's see this chart. Is it going to work? Here I am. Submit everything. Let me say his let me see what this one respond to. Please can respond. This one is not done. This one is not done. This one has a problem somewhere. I think it's from the. Let me see the code. So where I was actually saying maybe this is going to take long, but the one that's taking long is this thing. The Gemini is one that's taking long. But let me see, the V0 is not, but this one is already done. Which is very, very intriguing per se. Yes. So I think my laptop now is okay. Let me calm down before I throw because beautiful. I think because of this Gemini, because I think I've mentioned before, it's about how Gemini, when it comes to how will I say pictures and everything, look at the corner of this one. It's very, very cute, very, very nice. Okay, technology, everything, skills and everything, and everything, and everything. Shaped application, aura, reduce documentation, side by side. Wow, I didn't do anything like that. But look at the way it's just triggering this person. This person is even better than me. Wow, 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 wow. There's even a copy and paste about the email address and everything. Yeah. So, but it has singing problem. Socket with that open, fail to connect with socket error. But the thing is that I think we are practically okay. Let me see. I have to see this one. Of course. Wow. What are you still doing now? Yes. I'm sure this one will just speak its limit before even finishing anything. Zero, get it no. Package JSON, PMP. Oh, it's supposed to like this one. The chat. Yeah, it's not coming. Sorry, my zero is not working. So, easy anything. Even today's class is not going to be as long as I thought. I actually thought today's class is going to be that long. But thanks to Abdullah, I know about this one, but actually I've not used it before. I've not used it before at all. I've not used it before because I just think this one, the only thing I use it for is the API. Even though it's Gemini, yeah, but I use the API. That's why I use this version. Is this one here. And this one is the Gemini where I can actually get the API keys from this one. It's something like that. That's that's that is the issue. The con wow, still talking, my guy. Still talking. But just let me just copy this one for I was going to use it here in V0. But before then, let me stop sharing my screen. I don't want hackers. Just give me a moment, please. Yeah, I'm laughing, but I'm I like, but it's not easy. I'm not God save me. I've not actually been attacked by any hacker before. Let me see which one. Exactly. This one I just go. I know for sure. My quota has been reached. This guy is here. I'm just going to just keep doing nonsense until this quarter reach. No, thank you. Never again. No thanks. I share with you. But this is going to go on YouTube. So I've written a quarter in ChatGPT in Gemini. But thank God, we have this one again. But the V0, I want to make sure V0 is okay. And make sure everything. And now click the chat box and send the message. So let's try. What did I press? Chats. What's his double E? Well, let's see. I think I'm using Gemini here. Failed to the because I think it's not actually from here, it's actually for this one. Here, just say failed to generate something. But I can fix this one. I can fix it if I sit down and do all what I have to do. But the main thing is that this one is working. So this is going to be something that I want everyone to do. So let me just showcase everything from the beginning to the end. Let me see. Let's showcase this thing from the beginning to the end. This is a full page in the mobile version, in the desktop version. What we actually did from the beginning, if you remember the first talk, the first time there was one landing page we did 12 those hits. Perfect. It's perfect time. The first class, it was, I think we built one thing, a landing page, just landing page for one laundry mats using direct prompting to cloud AI. So on class, we built a portfolio website, just something like this. I think it was about Alex something too. Most of the names are Alex. I built it too. So after that, the last week I used backend to build that thing again for, I think it was for the folio websites that actually going to everything. If you just see everything is going to for the folio. So the main thing is to have something somehow or still actually not use SQL very well. So still like what dialog is actually working. Use anything that's nice. So I can show you the folio site. It's not like this. see this time. Okay, going to project and everything. Not actually go to project. Every single developer must have to have a portfolio, so because that is where actually if you're going to apply for a job and everything, I want at the end of this class, everybody should just go and start how do I say, it's my personal account. Let's try as much as possible to on anything that is going to go with sure. I think I can go with Google, YouTube, I can go with GitHub. Okay, this is it's taking time, that's why I don't want to take time, but sure. Before going, are we still with us? Am I with everyone here? I need a thumbs up. Just one thumbs up. Okay, thank you, Abdulhalim. You're the only one responding to me. You not even ask somebody question on this last one. Production, portfolio. And this is my portfolio website. It's not even as good as that. It's not good at that one. This is my face. It is selling experience. Stack I use. These are one of my websites. One of my things. And that's it. Very simple. No, there's no UV. This one, look at this one. This one is has more oomph into it. So I'm going to have something like this similar. Thank you guys. So thank you like again. This one is actually better than mine, even though I think I built that one a long time ago. So look at this. It has a lot of stuff. You even have the AI assistant. This AI assistant actually shows how to see pull it out from different people. For sure. For sure. That is good. That is good. So the aim of this entire program is not like to spoon feed you projects. Because I think most of the classes we are actually having, it's actually you see that they are going to be letter projects. I'm not saying some, yes, even some of this program it has to have that one, but this one I don't want to spoon feed you like project because they're just going to have a project without understanding the basics and everything. That's why I actually sometimes used to spend a lot of time about the theory part. I want you to understand how to do this in yourself. That one to come to idea phase, the production phase, the yes. When I have to sit down there, I need to take a lot of example and I need to go off topic and back in topic again because I want everyone to understand that particular thing. If you want now, after building this one here, let's see you build everything like even though most of this one are actually wrong and everything. So here you can come aside the things, you can edit it, and then you come back to here. And this one, this the project is a project, okay, this project here. Over here you can start. Don't be ashamed, because I think it's one person, Maria. You have a very good portfolio website, I think. So we have some of the projects. So Bill and even Daniel and Alhassan. Alhassan, I think you have a new project. So some of us we have it here. So you can see it here. You are going to come here. You are going to paste your things because that's why I'm actually like using V0. After building it, you're just going to send it to V0 directly. You're just going to deploy, publish. That's done. Copy the link, paste it under like see this one here. If you click, it's going to go there. The GitHub repo because people want to see how you design the code. How the code is going to be, how I say, structured. So that's that. So the main aim for this particular program, for my personal aim for you guys, for everybody, even you're not here, even watching the program, the particular say the recording, is to make sure that you have the necessary skills, not just to have the projects to actually showcase you. I want you to do. If not, everybody in this place, everybody in this class, even though I'm not here, even though you're here, I want to have the same projects or similar projects which are going to be the same, and this is just going to be more of a generated project, not like a well-defined project you did yourself. So it's going to be an assignment, not like you are going to submit this assignment. Oh, no, 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 no. At least, maybe before, maybe next 2 days or 3 days, sit down, go through everything we did, the recording and everything, the program, the program, and everything. Try and come with that. Go and start talking with your ChatGPT like your friend, like professional friend. Talk to him and come out with an idea. At least, let's say you have to have at least minimum of 4 projects in your particular page. I think I have 4. Yeah, I think I have 4. 4 projects in your particular page. They have to be different projects. If you want to go on beyond, you can use AI. Even though even this AI too has credits, it's going to continue after maybe 2 days or 5 days. But this Gemini has to continue after a week, which is very, very powerful. That's going to after a week. But you see, this one is going to, even though yes, it has credits, I don't know when this one is going to renew. But that's why it's very important to actually, as one person, use your AI wisely. While being that, we have to be seeing about the implementation page. Don't just be asking question. Your asking question answer is going to be with ChatGPT. You can ask any question you like, ChatGPT. After that, then it's going to refine it. That's so. Let me just go to my ChatGPT and show you what I did. For sure, it's taking forever. So now I will see that is the end of the phase 1. The class. So again, please, any question? Thank you, Joy, for clapping. Thank you, Joy, for clapping. And now everybody is clapping for me. Any question? Any question? Let me just stop. Any question? Any question? Any question? Which yes, I think there is one person. Okay, Daniel is no longer here. Okay. So if not, let's continue with this slide. Now let's come back to slideshow or slide. This is my screen visible? Oh, I can't even see. Okay, thank you, Alasan. This Alasan. So next up, let's go. I think Prof is not, because I think we have done this one here. Any question? I saw somebody. Let's mute his mic. Okay, let me see chat box. Out of credit. Yes, out of credit. Understood. How to understand how to yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. Count everything, build everything, API call, thousand everything. Yeah, best practice. Okay. Now you see the first one, protect API key. That's why I just like to go away before even copying it. Even if I copy it, it's not going to copy it, I have to go away. Protect API key. This is what I'm actually going to do. Building responsibly. Protect API. Keep them server side, never in front end code. Because if you just print Control U in any single page, it's going to show the entire front end code. So never ever build it in the front end, in the server code, in the front end code. Always in the server side. Even though the server side too, try as much as possible to leave it in the .env file. That is a particular file that you're going to see, .env file. That's where you're going to leave it. And that's more possible. While pushing to GitHub, it should not be pushed to GitHub. So all of these things, I'm going to jot some things down to actually, at the end of today, inshallah, I'll jot some things down that I want I want everybody to actually stay away from, and the best practices. Even though I'm going to keep saying, but maybe somebody will forget and go and paste something on GitHub, and then start. Maybe he's not going to blame me, but blame himself or something. But it's better to prevent than so. So as engineers, let me say I'm a software engineer. As an engineer, you have to have a proactive solution. That means before that solution comes, you have to have a solution. Before the solution, that means before the problem comes, you have to prevent it. So Validate user info. Never trust raw inputs to an AI call. AI call input exactly while sending it. Even though I think there's nitty gritty of this thing is going to take time, but it's going to be part of your assignments too. I want my students to be able to go into deep into this stuff. Even though I can ask the AI to just give us, just let's see something. Let's just see something. And then API errors. Just like what videos you do. If you did video, you just have to say, what does it say? Fail to generate response. So something like that. Even that, it should not be there. It should be something like just to if because you're actually giving how will I say you're actually giving a user the time for you to be given a response. So you have to have like a small kind of honestly a smart response like sorry you're not available. Yeah, even though it's a lie, those that red button don't not to come. Mostly if a user saw error, used to see like error in your page every single time it comes error. He's not going to trust the page. Even you are not going to trust the page. To try as much as to have a response to like sorry, we are having some technical or sorry, your response not going to answer. Try after a while. Then you can just go to refer it to the chat box and talk to him or refer it to your email. Something like just going to his how to say turn his as perspective or turn his idea from that chat box to something else because that chat box has broken down. I don't want to see that broken chat box. So I want to go to another one so I can just go and scroll through yourself because everything is on the page. So that one manage API costs, watch user limits and token counts. Even though yes, this is going to be another thing. While building this API thing, do not just go and copy and paste. No. If you like, this is an advice for me. If like maybe every single user, you're going to give him set of set of chats like sort of API chat, like maybe 3 per user. Because you can all do it in the backend. Maybe during the implementation plan, you can actually change it. In the entire implementation plan, you are going to talk with you. Yeah. Okay, please, how can I limit every single user to have just 3 requests per user? That means every single user that come is going to have maybe a unique ID. Every single user that chat you is going to have a unique ID based on his IP address or something like that. I don't have any card. Every single user have only three, three, three chats per session. So maybe what is our taxes? Can you do this one? As I just say, very sorry, you have used your chat limits. Please refer to the page for any more information. So like that, because that is going to be because token is very expensive. You are going to use this one, even though yes, I'm going to put this on my page, but I'm seeing something contemplating because of that issue. Someone will come and then my rate limit will not reach because I'm using free version. Even they are using paid version, tokens are very expensive. I think there's one time I saw in Meta the developers use almost 200 and something million costs API token in like a year or something like that. So that is token are actually very expensive. So improve prompt quality. It rates on prompts based on data and daily results. So if a prompt is actually more of, let me see my prompts for this one. Yeah. Yes, Alex is a senior developer, some AI machine. What more do you like to know on a class case? Would you like to know about how I started skills? Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's say the prompting, you can actually change the prompting. It's all based on this one. So this one, I'm not going to go into the nitty gritty because it's going to take our time. It's going to take time. It's going to take more and more. How do I say more and more um, brain power because somebody is okay. So let me. I think you joined twice. Maybe join with your phone too. So I'm going to come back to you, Salim. It's going to take time and it's going to take anything. If you like anything, just don't be afraid. Seriously, when I was a beginner, I used to have this. This is be a saying like Google is a developer best friend. Maybe now, before then, it was Google. Now it's AI is the developer best friend. If you have any question, don't be afraid to just go and ask. Ask AI because now we're actually evolving. We're actually building by coders. We're not using traditional thing. Vibe coders, not just vibe coders, building senior vibe coders. So anything you have to have, just ask a question. Ask because if you're building something, you have to be able to understand what you're building, not just the function, maybe the coding thing. And so that's why it's very important to go and learn the code. I think it was on Indica that asked if you can go and learn Python. It's very good. Just go and learn Python. So and then after one, build responsibly. Consider the bias, privacy, and misuse. Build something. Consider bias. You are going to build something and very so don't make it all of most of boys. If only that is boys, maybe you're actually targeting boys audience, then make it all boys. Make it something like gender neutral and how privacy and misuse. Only that copywriting at the end is very important. Copyright because you have to have you build something, you have right to copyright. If anything copy, if anybody copy that thing or copy your information and use it to cheat somebody, you can say, okay, this is a copy, this is a privacy issue. That's why that those terms and uses are very important to actually develop. It's not actually in this one, but it's going to be another assignment because I don't want to go deep into it. I think we have done this one. Personalized color. This is going to be the last assignment. I don't think maybe you can submit this, maybe not. Well, this is going to be our last assignment. Build your own AI portfolio assistant using what you just built together. I use Air Studio, which is very powerful. I just noticed. Thank you, Abdullah, again. Using your own colors, branding, portfolio info, AI prompt, user interface. So everything should be built on yours. Sorry. Everything should be built based on you. Based on you. Everything should be based on you. You have to build something based on your personal information. So, and user interface, different user interface. The next one is what we showcase. I've actually shown that one backend here. Don't backend API. Not sure backend API for sure. Let me just do something. Thank you. Example. Server. Yes. So I'm always going to share this space now. I can share this chat tab instead. So can you see my page? Can you see my screen? Please confirm. No confirmation. Are we still together? Okay, good. I thought I've been talking to myself. So let's continue. You see, the API prompts. This is the server side, which is going to be where we're actually going to go with the information and everything. This is where let's say this is data page, the data, everything here, the data, the names of the backend, everything that you have, they are going to it's all here. Everything's here. So this is what the AI is using while giving the response. So let's go to the server test. This is the server. But yeah, and everything. I don't actually let's go. We don't have to go to that nitty-gritty. Now let's see. Let's say if question include skill, tech, stack, languages. You see, that's why I asked that question, even though it was giving us what skill does he use, what tech stack do you use, or something, or anything that contain anything that's in. I want to give back this. You see, it's not like just going haywire doing so. No, 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 no. It's actually giving back based on what the user says. If the user include the query reviewer includes skill, tech, and stack, it's going to go back to this one. So you see this one, the question is Alex Morgan is a senior front-end developer and AI is in front-end development, top skill. If the project has projects, work, hyperscale, or nukes, or the plus, or anything like that, is going to give back this. This is not that, it's not AI. It's not AI. It's AI, but it's more of the lower version of AI. This is just like one version of AI because you don't want to use too much credit. Just like how I said again, you don't want to use too much credit. It's like directed to the particular template to use. This is just the API. What product would you like to know about? Is something like in this one at the end too. If it include experience, job, history, career, or company, you should just go with this one. This information. Even about contact and everything. So you got weather, capital, movie, game, president, or anything else that's off topic. You're just going to go like, I'm Alex Morgan for the assistant, and it can always answer regarding as well as skill, project, and contacts. Feel free to ask a more in general work. So what I'm actually going to do is again, just to make sure if that one is not there, return this one based in San Francisco, blah, 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 blah. So the thing here, just to understand that everything here, all the answers I'm going to be getting from that particular API response, it's actually already scripted here. It's nothing that's going to be off topic. No, it's going to be like direct on point. If it's include skill tag, because it's going to make it okay. If I'm going to ask what skill does he have for a developer like me, I'm going to be asking what tech stack that he uses because I'm also a developer. But people like layman is going to be what skill does he have? That's particular what skill or what languages does he use for somebody again. What are his projects? What are his work? If a developer or going to engineer something is going to be what are his projects. Some layman is going to be basically work. I don't even have aura. Wow. Hyperscale, Linux. I don't even know where people are going to use this one, but sure, it's still there. A lot of response. Experience, exactly. Job and history, career, everything is going to be so. Another thing just to understand here, I'm very, very, very glad to that I even see it right here. Very glad that I show you this one. It's very important here just to understand that I'm not actually just going off topic. Everything is inside the code. You are in control of what you are going to give to your user. You can actually change this one based on your requirements if you like. You can leave it like that, but I'm just going to leave it like that, even though it's not me too. This one is Alex, somebody. I'm going to change it based on. So again, I think after that we can continue sharing this tab. So I want to assume my screen is visible, right? So again, Salim, can you hear me? Salim scientist. Okay, talk. Maybe I think because I think you joined with your phone. Maybe if you can still talk. Can you talk?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam,
Good
Salim.
morning, sir. Sir, good morning. I have to connect with my phone also.
Yes, I understand, which is good. So I saw Okay, I want to ask a question. What did you even build that and through this week tax? I know what you build, but can you just give us what did you build?
Okay. So what I built is an application called the PKV Personal Knowledge Vault. So the
Okay.
application is a full stack web application that can collect API from two different API services. So as for the code generation and the weather application. So for the code generation, it can every day to generate a new code for that particular user's interface. And for the web API, weather API, I mean, it is giving the current weather record of that particular area. So the application have different it has different sections. So as a section, a person can be able to write notes. Maybe you can just take a personal note, jot it down, which is called the note of what is going to be done. And when you are done, you can mark it as done, and you can also delete it. The second is the journal section. So for the journal section, it just reflects on the day-to-day reach automatically. Like it just gives a snapshot or an inspirational quote about what someone is to motivate someone on his work. And that is for the tax manager. For the tax manager,
Okay.
it is a place where you can add taxes. Maybe you can just add the title of the tax and the priority on your own table. Which one is more priority than other one? It has three: the medium, the high, and the low, and other things like the habit monitoring. Maybe for the habit monitoring, you can just tell it that you want to write code. I read 10 pages of books every day, and once you add it, it will take it as a streak, and it is not done by then. So when you are doing the work, it will mark as completed work, and the streak should read from 0 to 1. The next day from 1 to 2, and it will be giving your best days 1 day. That is for the first day. For the second day, as the best day, and when it breaks, it will come back to 0, just normal as our streaks work, and that is the progress you have achieved.
Okay.
And then the logout. I think that's all. Just an overview about. And for the dashboard, it shows you just the analysis of your personal note. How many notes have you saved so far? Maybe you want to continuously pending tasks, those that you did not finish. So when you are done with one, it will count one. The next time it will continue and append to two continuously. And the active goals that you have. How many goals do you have in active? Whether priority, whether medium, high or medium, it will add there, and for your streaks also. So that is what the dashboard shows. And as I said, the code generation and the weather application, they are all there. It will show you the percentage of the current weather in your area, and is it sunny or rainy or windy, things like that, and the location. Yes, I think that is just a brief overview about it.
Okay, Abdallah. One thing I noticed that is that you did not actually share the link for it. Or is it still on local base?
Actually, yes, I have said I was trying to, because I've told you I'm a little bit busy, and even yesterday from morning to night I'm not at home. I wanted to sit down and upload it to my YouTube, then I can share the link, inshallah. Inshallah, not
Okay.
lately today. I'll do
That's
it
a very,
today,
very
inshallah.
important because, okay, thank you. Sorry, again.
Inshallah, I'll push it to YouTube, inshallah.
Okay. The reason I
I'll push
actually
it.
did this is because I saw you actually you tried very, very well because you actually use more than one API key, the code, the API, the another API. You're actually saying this is the first time using what I say,
Indeed.
using backend API, which is very nice, very, very good attempt. So I think I'm sure you
That's
so
my
this is very good. And that's why I say anti-gravity is very powerful. Because look at what you just built using on the gravity. Because that's why it's actually, how would I say, it's my secret weapon. I like to use it as my secret weapon. I don't actually use it very, very well. Just like cloud. So now coming back to this one. what we have achieved, because this is our final class. We are going to meet inshallah on Tuesday again for pre-grad session for everybody. This one, from your first prompt to a fully deployed AI-powered application, you build a real working skill set in your 4 weeks. That's something you're proud of. Exactly. First one is AI implementation. The first one, what I actually focus on is the prompt engineering. What I was saying is a good prompt, good prompt, good prompt. The second one is portfolio website, which I think maybe everybody here has. But the only person I think doesn't have that one here will be maybe Zaharaddin. Maybe. I think you're the only person that don't have it. I think everybody here has. Dan Clara too, you have shared your then. So that's maybe you're the only one that doesn't have it. So, but please try as much as possible to create it yourself. It's very, very important. The backend API would actually even take us off topic. I have to even have another video sent to the group because of that backend API, which is very, very important authentication. This one is API integration, where we combine everything together. I will come and build something with a prompt using AI Studio. So now, next steps. These are going to be I just remember something. What's two different between the certificates, the free certificates and this one professional certificate? I think this one was done to 10,000. Ought to tell this one here. The certificate of participation confirm you attend the CF 2026. The certification confirm you are job ready. That is two different things. Certificate, yes, you participate this one because certificate of participation. This one, it contains complete and correspond project, even though we have correspond projects here, but this second one is going to have another set of correspond project because this is something different, but this one is going to be more complex and something. And past skill set, I'm going to have to sit down and make sure you pass everything. This one I'm just giving it directly to go and do everything. If I just verify job ready competence by Apexium, and this 1 month included of Career Shield Pro. I'm going to have a short thing about Career Shield Pro. Training completion, verify something, participant who complete all requirements, or participant who complete the bootcamp. This one is not, this one does not like that. About two, people that we have to have a set of sets can even contain this one. So next one is the Career Shield preview, Career Shield. Career Shield preview, Career Shield. Give me a moment. Career Shield preview. This is not out I like. I think you can stop. You can what I see. You can mute your mic. So stop sharing. I'm going to present. Okay, yeah, start the version. So this is Career Shield. This is the AI, but it's one of our company products. I want to have free version for this. This one is not even pro, it's this one, Ultra. So let's go. I think I already have an account here. I already have a free version. I already have a pro version here. Let's just go together. This has going to be a short preview of Career Shield because I want to, even though another video will be sent to you in the group. So, what is Career Shield precisely? Career Shield is something that after today, you can go and try testing it out because, okay, you said you are okay, even though it is not part of the program to actually give you job or something, but Career Shield is where you can actually go and look for job. The first one here, let's say what role are testing, company name, location, and all of these job companies. So let's say I'm using for full stack developer. And also, let's see, software engineer. Let's leave it yes as remote. Let's say spend on 200K per month, and let's just leave that one and just run it. Side job markets. I don't have to look side company. So it's something like maybe after you have even this is not even the first one you should actually check first. But sure, let us go with that. I'm just coming from, I'm just showing an example. So this is full stack. You can go and apply for it directly. It's going to show, check it directly the points. Oh, I should not even know that. I'm sure about the point. Directly the points. That's that. And you can prepare for it, which is what you are going to come next. You can actually see this, see details of the role, the analysis. This one is not even showing anything. But sure. Okay, I think there's no problem here. But this is there. Now, if you like to prepare for it, because there are a lot of things you have to go to prepare for a particular role, and click prepare. It's going to take the entire job description and give it here because you have to present a cover letter and everything. Now you can upload your particular CV. So I'm just going to make it very, very short, very short to show you what we present. Because yes, let's just go out to say yes, I'm showing off my skills here. So this one here, my full name, let's say, let's go with that. So this is my full name. That's the company. Select one. Let's just make it professional and confident. Yes, I'm professional and confident. Create the cover letter.
Sorry.
Don't generate the cover letter for me because while presenting, you have to have the cover letter and everything. So just going to generate everything for me. So here's my cover letter generated. Diary manager, because I've not listed the name. I'm writing to express my strong interest on full and survival at Dioxio, a leader, financial, blah, 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 blah. See, take this now. I don't even know anything about Daxio. Because now you can download and copy everything. But because now, while if you like to make sure, how do I say, to make sure we are one of the lists applicants, you have to make sure each and every cover letter is different. Don't make it identical. Make it as much as how that's related to the company as well. You see this one, this particular thing I just highlighted. At Dixio, if leading in financial messaging solution with hands-on experience building scalability, master and everything. In this what I demonstrate, look at my product here. Beyond traditional education, I bring commitment, everything. I particularly don't regular mission on empowering. You see again, something like this. Who even I don't even know about this one, but just saying this one. White work research. It's even this one. So you can even go to resume to actually go to your Facebook list and actually paste this one. Make sure your resume is actually key to a particular job. Cover letter, LinkedIn. If you want a current company, you can go to and say, hey, this is the one I actually want to go here. Let's see, let's go to this job here. And just copy one job and just paste it. Just give me a moment. The interview prep is very okay. This is no longer available. The interview job is very important. Is how let's say. This one is not even there. So I don't know how to go. But I want to paste something. Maybe I'll just copy a job description anywhere. Whatever. About the job, I'm just going to copy it from beginning to the end. Just give me a moment. Oh, 1250. So this is me showcasing what I just did because I even give scientists to showcase what he did. So me, this is me showcasing what we did. I see you. So the next one is to copy the paste. Where's my CV? My one ton CV, my CV. Copy this one. Okay, CV there. Interview tableaus, make it scan, select country, it's remote, generate interview questions. So because actually I want to give you a piece of advice because the one that I've gone through a lot of interviews and feel like 3 to 4, it's not easy. Actually, interview are not easy because of that. I'm not just going to ask you like what can you build? What is your name? No, it's going to be something very, very technical. It's going to be based on your question. That is even me to what I'm doing, why I'm taking an interview. I usually make it a little bit to make sure like you're actually part of the job, part of the field of particular. So something on what happened. Okay, we couldn't complete that please second. Okay, I think I have a problem with this one here. Basha? This one, political question. Just keep a particular role to this post job. Or to be, I want to be a C content developer. Let me talk to my CEO about that one. Need, let's say, technical. Let's start. Something wrong with this one here. It's my fault, I think. I'm the one that actually put it on. Fix it. So let's see this one. Let me see who is still with me. Okay, let's put together. Those three of us are still together, for sure. It's gonna take a long time. Okay. Look at this question. 5 questions. You are tasked to build a complex multi-language website. Blah, 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 blah. Try to cover. Blah, 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 blah. It's even hints now. You are going to give you a question. I'm just going to say test answer. Like that. Okay, ish. That at least. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, so the answer. Scored in. Want to build 5 generative questions that's going to help you to actually tackle down the particular question I'm going to ask you. It's not going. It's not possible. It's going to be the same question. The same question I will know, but it's going to be something in that area. So now let's just leave this one. There's also salary estimate too, because actually they are going to ask you, what do you expect us to pay you? From that answer, they are going to differentiate you from a senior to a junior to mid. Even it's very, very, it's not fair actually because of people are just going to see, maybe you are going to say, let's say they're paying in that position, paying, let's say 200K, you come say 100K. So, okay, now you can pay you cheaper. Yes, you agree. You are thinking you cheat them, but they're actually using a lot of this. So, this is where actually can actually build everything, the software and everything. Then you can, let's say, what is the same consulate industry, and take remote, and let's say 10 years experience, and let's say, I don't even have any skill. But sure, something like that, you're going to press it. This is supposed to be very important, but sure. There's even some of the one here, the top one, the top ranking of them, and then our requirement, tech, salary, the salary and everything. You want to generate the set of, just still this one here, solar intelligence. So, in short, top paying companies, this is what it is expected to be paying you per month, 800 to 300 per month. London, this one, Nigeria, Lagos, it's going to have different things. So this AI is where it has a lot of things that I cannot just show, but I'm going to drop the link today. I'm going to drop the link. This one is one of our best one, the intelligence, because we actually say Apexium is a security company. You can actually paste what you copy from let's say to make sure it's not scam. Because now people are having, I even received a call, I think it was last week. It was about, I don't know, somebody just called me. It was clearly AI. Add my number in. Hey, it's something like, hey, it's hey, Kala from this one. Add my number in WhatsApp so we can talk. I actually did it and add the number. So immediately I just entered, I just started doing spam and everything. Even though yes, I was sure it was scam. But I want to see how far are these people going to go? What are they going to do? How are they going to try to deceive me? So that's why I actually did it myself to see whether it's working or not. But I just saw it and just blog them directly. So now on this job share, this is going to search the skill based on the prompting, based on particular, how do I say, based on the link, is going to show whether it's a scam or not. If it's a scam, it's going to be based on numbers. So let's this one finish. Let this one finish, this one finish, this one finish, this one finish. So 6. Safe. The person is paid professional characteristic molecular, but there are still some red flags here. Non-detected. Air patterns, 40%, which yes, component 25, nothing detected. Okay, red flag. Usually subdomain of secret requires verification against sample channel. Company name not explicitly stated at job description. Okay, there are some red flags, there are some sex signals. See red flags. Everything goes show. Then there's going to be the job board where you actually, I think this one I think I've pasted before. I want is about the job. I've pasted full side of it, just showing the job here. I'm even using it too, even though it's my company, I'm still using it. Salary, intelligence, just like the other one, put this one income and going to salary, this community. You can ask question here. You have a question and you can even answer the question here. You see here. And based on the question, the answer is going to be giving you points. Where is me? Wow, even an answer don't pass me. I think here am I. Yeah, am I? Something like that. So that is a little bit all about our products, Kaida Shield. I'm out to showcase my baby. It's one of my babies. So this one is like that case. Based on the particular, is going to have 20, 20, 20, 30, 30, 30 for the pro, for the limited, for the pro version. This is not actually the, if you just see our page, let me just go back here. The limited version is 20K. Ultra version, this is the one that you're actually using here. And we are using this one, right? Yeah, using this. No, it's not this one. It's another pro version. This one is actually 10, 10, 10, 10. While this is 30, 30, 30, 30. If you pay for, and look at me here. I am part of the developer, so I'm part of this one here. So that is a little bit all about today. So let me just come back here. Just stop instead and move to the last page. Okay. So this is going to be my final thank you to everybody that is still with us. Yes, even though the class starts like as plenty as and 20, now I've done back to 5 or 10. Even though yes, I'm sure some of us drop because of it's prayer time too. Yes, me too, I'm going to drop very, very quick. So I just want when I talk to each. As promised, I will drop something in the group for me personally. But let me just say for me, from Apexium to everybody. Okay, Salim. Yes, any question?
Okay, good morning once again, sir, and
Okay.
everyone here. So actually, this is a great honor for us to have you on this amazing session, and we thank you a lot for your time, energy, and knowledge that we tapped in just some days. Thank you so much for that. Jazakumullah khairan. And my question, sir, to you is that actually, as tech people, to precisely like me, a computer science graduate, for example, so something like that, what we need most whenever we have some kind of training is a certificate, because certificate shows that you work for it. The skill matters, but the certificate also matters because it's just a proof of what you have done so far. Yes. So now, if you wanted the certificate, not the certificate of participation, but the one that shows that yes, you are credible, you are like assessed by the organization that yes, we have to learn it and we can work with it efficiently. We take a project, something like that. So if you pay for the pro version of the certificate, are you going to have a hard copy typed certificate printed, or is also a digital certificate? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for that question. This is the first question I even had from this part. But yes, 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 yes. What we're actually is, I would say it's secret for what we're going to discuss on Tuesday. What we're having is going to be, because mostly is if you are based in Kaduna, that is where our headquarters is, Kaduna. You are going to be given a hard copy certificate, and you're even going to be invited to the face-to-face graduation of Apexium
Yes, I'm here in Kaduna.
DSF 2.0. That is another thing that I've not even. Okay, then yes, you're going. If you pay for the certificate and everything, you're going to be called there, and you're going to be given hand to hand. Even though yes, I
Yes,
think yes, because me too, I'm not in Kaduna, I'm in Kano recently, so I will join you. I'll join you virtually, inshallah. If you're all there, I'll join you. I hope everybody is there. I'll join you virtually. I'll join you virtually. Maybe because yes, I think then I'll be in camp. But yes, I'll try as well. Even though I'm in camp, I'm not in camp, they
okay.
still need to. I'll try to join you virtually. I want to see my student graduate. That is that. And also any more question, everything, even though yes, there are a lot of things that are going to be disclosed in on Tuesday. That's why I'm going to keep pushing and keep pushing. Try and join on Tuesday, which is the pre-grad sync on Tuesday, is the pre-grad sync on Tuesday. On Tuesday, most of the question after today's
Okay.
class, you're going to have a lot of questions, a lot of things to have on your head. Even though if you cannot say it on, if you can ask me, because maybe there's something I don't know, there's something I have to push to management level. Then you can actually come on Tuesday. I can ask you a question. We are going to give everything on Tuesday. You want to be everything on Tuesday before the graduation, which is B. I think it's going to be on Friday or something like that, because I have to have time to print the graduation, to they print the card, the decoration, everything like that. So that's that. So, any more question about?
Wow, this coming Friday,
Yeah, no, I don't
sir.
know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
just speculating.
I get a move.
All
It's
everything
okay.
is going to be disclosed to you in the group. Everything by
Uh,
Tuesday. I don't actually, because I don't actually know. Maybe I know, but I've forgotten something like that. But I'm sure it was between 8 or 9, something like that. I don't know. I don't know, but it will be disclosed to you. So after that, any more question?
okay.
So there's no more question. No more question. Okay.
Understand for the clarification.
Okay. Thank you again, Salim. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
So actually, me yesterday, I was like, I wanted to pay, but like I told you, I was very busy. I cannot even use my phone then. Number one. Number two, when I came back home, I think around 10, I was trying to pay for my certificate. Then again, my network is disturbing, it's unstable, so I cannot be able to use until after 1 to 2 months I came back. So that time I tried, but it have already gone back to its normal rate. So we are appealing, sir, if you can have a grace of 1 day again, like for the discounted rate, so we can be able to have that this thing, inshallah. Many of us are ready to
Okay.
buy it, but you know, that one thing that is a discounted rate, you will love it like that. But if there is no any other way, then there is no problem, inshallah.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
okay, Salam. I'll check your to the management level actually. I'll talk to them. I'll talk to my CEO, my Ogas. I'm not the one making the decisions, but yeah, I'll talk to them. I'll try and see if they're going to give everyone here a grace of 1 day. Yeah, and then so be it. If it is, I'll drop it in the group. If it's not, I'm very sorry for you missing it. But thank you still. So I think if there's no question, Salim, have you finished your questions?
Yes, sir. Inshallah.
Okay, thank you, Salim, for that question. If there's no question again, a big thank you. You can see that big thank you on the screen for being with me to now, up to now, for staying with me. Thank you again. You can most of us here, I think we are actually regulars. Abdul, try as much as possible everyone to please complete the tax. It's good. I'm going to drop a form where you're going to submit the tax because to be eligible for participation, as I said, for participation certificates. I want at least no, if I want at least to be able to have that one. So thank you again once more. I'm still going to be saying thank you, thank you, thank you, because actually this journey is not just for me, it's not just for you, or it's not just for you, just for me. Because actually I developed today. I'm actually like I improve in some formats, even though I'm not just going to disclose it. But yes, I improve in a lot of ways. So thank you once more and have a wonderful evening. I think it's better time, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you very much. Alan. Thank you too. Thank you too. Thank you too. Thank you too. Yes, I cannot end the call for everybody, so you may take your leave. We have to go. If not, I'm going to be here. So I want to be the last person here so that I'll make sure everybody has one. Thank you for the clapping.
Inshallah. Bye bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate too. Me too, I appreciate. Let me know that I appreciate everyone here for thank you. Alhamdulillah. I mean. Thank you, everyone. Okay, Al Hassan. I think let me stop presenting. Hassan, last person. Al Hassan, are you there?